Hello everyone. If you like to watch podcasts, me and my friend Albie at Crafting Bro Studios now have a podcast on Spotify. Link in the description. Hello everyone, my name is Brandon Prime and welcome back to another reaction video. And today I'm going to be reacting to some paranormal stuff. And today I'm going to be reacting to a video by Slapped Ham. So enough of the delay. Let's get straight into the reaction.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham.
Hi.
Today we're looking at some mysterious things caught on camera. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
That's very shit quality.
Our first clip was sent to us by user 5007Z.
Okay.
They said they had recently been hearing what sounded like someone running on the roof of their home in Thibodaux, Louisiana over the course of several weeks. They couldn't quite explain what was causing the noise. Then they got a notification from their home security system that movement had been detected. Take a look at what their camera caught.
Whoa, I see it, I see it. Translucent figure on the roof.
The camera overlooks their neighbour's roof, where you can see a transparent figure run from right to left. The camera tries tracking the movement, but the figure disappears. So could this be the reason for the running sounds on the OP's roof? There's definitely something there.
Well, it's on the roof, so obviously.
And it even tries to track it, but just what it is remains a complete mystery.
Okay.
This next one was sent to us by one of our viewers, Rafaela. Rafaela works as a baker in Heraklion, a city on the Greek island of Crete. They were walking to their work at 4:30 AM when they stopped to take some photos of the moon. It was very early in the morning and the neighbourhood was empty. However, when our viewer reviewed their photos later that day, they were shocked by something in the picture. In the middle of the road, there appears to be a dark figure.
That's creepy. Maybe it's just someone walking past.
Took a series of quick snaps of the moon, so there is a collection of photos all taken split seconds apart. And in each one, the figure looks a little bit different. In one, it looks almost transparent.
That is creepy.
In another, it even looks like it's running. And in others, it has long limbs. Then it looks thick and dark. The OP is certain no one else was around and has no way of explaining the strange figure's appearance in the photographs. If it was just a person, then why do they look so different in each snap, taken only seconds apart? Crete is an island in the Mediterranean Sea with a rich history and culture. The island has been inhabited since the Neolithic era, and it's been home to many civilizations over the years. The Minoans, who lived in Crete from around 2600 BC to 1100 BC, were one of the most advanced civilizations of their time. They built great palaces and temples, and their art and architecture are still admired today. The Minoans also had a strong belief in the supernatural. They believed in gods and goddesses that ruled over different aspects of nature, and they believed that these deities could influence human affairs. Many of the temples and palaces on Crete were built to honor the gods and goddesses and to appease them. With this vivid history, it's little wonder that Crete is rich with ghost stories. One of the most famous haunted tales revolves around an old crumbling ruin on the southern coastline of the island. Frango Castello is a small village southwest of Heraklion. The Frango Castello fortress is said to be haunted by the ghosts of fallen soldiers. The soldiers were killed in a battle against the Turks in 1866, known as the Cretan Revolt. Visitors to the site claim they've seen shadowy figures dressed for battle or heard marching up the steps. But when they look around, there's no one ever there. Deathly screams in the middle of the night are said to be an almost common occurrence. Locals believe it's the spirits of the lost soldiers who never received a proper burial.
Man.
In fact, the term Drosselites refers to a long procession of phantom soldiers that local residents claim to see every single year. The spectral phenomenon is rumoured to happen on the anniversary of the Bloody Battle of 1866. So could our viewer, Rafaela, have caught their own piece of history with this creepy set of photographs?
It looks really
Could this
creepy,
be
doesn't
a spirit
it?
of someone who died on the island long ago? Take another look at the images and decide for yourself. Amy Wilder-Mosher, who sent us the following image, has lived in their home for over 20 years.
Photo
Over that
evidence.
time, Amy says she's taken a large collection of photographs that may show evidence of the paranormal.
The fuck is that?
Amy wanted to share this particular photo with our community over on Facebook. It was taken with an old camera in low light, so it is a little distorted. But in the image, you can make out what appears to be two faces peering in through the window. This was taken in Amy's kitchen, which, according to her, is the most spiritually active part of her home.
That is creepy.
For many years, Amy has believed that her home is haunted by some kind of spiritual activity. She says she's never touched a Ouija board because she doesn't want to encourage any negative energy in her home. She claims to have placed firm boundaries around her house to forbid anything evil from entering.
Okay.
Looking into the history of the property, Amy says that her home is built on land that used to house an old military depot back in World War I.
Oh.
She claims to have seen a few ghostly soldiers around her property as well. So what's to be made of these eerie faces peering in through the window? Could they be spirits that are warded off by the boundaries that Amy has put in place?
That's true.
Love to hear your theories on this one in the comments.
Seems like it,
down
doesn't
below.
it?
This next eerie photo was submitted to an old ghost investigation forum called Science of Ghosts.
High altitude encounter.
One of their readers submitted the photo saying that they took it while travelling on a high altitude rail line that passes through the Qinghai Plateau in China,
Looks beautiful,
transiting
though.
from Lhasa to Beijing. It's a barren, frozen landscape some 4,000 metres above sea level with no sign of civilization in sight, except for the long line of train tracks stretching off into the distance.
Man.
Eerily though, in the photo, you can see a strange shadowy person.
Oh yeah, I thought that was just like a person
The
just
poster
looking.
said they took the photo at the time to capture the icy tundra and didn't notice anyone outside of the train. They didn't see the figure until they reviewed the photo moments later.
Does look creepy.
The uploader notes that they're standing extremely close to the passing train, which, according to them, was travelling at over 100 kilometres or around 62 miles per hour.
Man.
They claim it would be almost impossible to stand that close to the speeding train and remain safe. It was also the middle of nowhere, so there shouldn't have been anyone around for miles.
Oh, okay.
There is something eerie about this figure, all alone staring off into the endless frozen wasteland. Could this be a nomad that lives out there all alone and the poster just didn't notice them at the time? Or is there something more mysterious going on here? Love to hear your thoughts on this one down below.
Or it's fake. What's with the
Sigbins
face?
are mythical creatures that are said to inhabit the Philippines. They're
Sigbin.
believed to be evil creatures that come out at night time to feast on the blood of their unsuspecting victims. Sigbins are said to be able to walk backwards with their heads between their hind legs. Then they keep their balance with a long prehensile tail. Philippine locals who claim to have seen this elusive creature say it almost resembles a goat with long black ears. However, they're said to emit a foul odour. According to Filipino folklore, there are families who can control Sigbins, commanding them to do their bidding. There are genuine logged sightings of these creatures, particularly in rural parts of the Visayan Islands, but some biologists believe it may just be a case of mistaken identity. They believe it may have been a kangaroo that escaped a local zoo enclosure. Well, now, a Filipino YouTube channel called Tabiapo claims to have captured real footage of the mythical Sigbin. The clip begins with the YouTuber interviewing a local woman who claims to have encountered the beast while out chopping wood in the nearby jungle.
Okay.
She says it was a little after 3 in the afternoon when the beast approached her.
How creepy
It had
photos.
bright red eyes and bared its teeth at her. She ran away and only narrowly managed to escape.
Look at hell.
The YouTuber then searches the nearby countryside for signs of the sigbin.
What's that?
Eventually, while exploring a vast grassland plain, he comes across a strange-looking animal that he claims is a genuine sigbin. Take a
Where?
look.
Oh, ayan na. Ito na yung sinasabing sigbin, guys.
That's not a fucking sigbin. Well, at least I hope it's not.
It's a small, dark-looking animal with large ears.
Nila lang. Ayan yung creature na sinasabi ko. Ayan, oh.
It skulks about in the grass.
Mga katabs, oh. Oh, para papunta siya dito. Alis to, ah. O yan, dyan ka lang.
Before it scurries away out of sight.
Isan ko ng dapag. O, tingnan mo. Diba? Takot siya.
Okay. I probably ain't a sigbin.
Natakot siya.
Unfortunately, we don't get a real good look at the animal as it never quite comes into focus. Some viewers think this is a sign that the whole thing's a hoax. But many believe this is the real deal.
Well, look at the way it's moving,
So
look.
what do you think? Have you ever heard of the legendary sigbin? And do you think this sighting is genuine?
I ain't
Share your
gonna say
opinions
anything
with
about
each
it.
other in the comments down below.
That's definitely real, because it just moved the
Before we take a look
plants
at
as
a
it ran.
seriously freaky shadow person sighting, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
I've seen
last
this
eerie
video
clip of the day
before.
was uploaded to Facebook by user Sarah Marie. The OP noticed a strange-looking shadow in a house in their
I'm pretty sure I've seen
neighbourhood,
this
so they
video
decided
before.
to knock on the door to do a welfare check. Take a look at what happens.
I've seen this clip before, so... Yeah, the figure still fucking creeps me out.
Watching that again, you can see the person going to knock on the door, right as a shadow zips past the front door multiple times.
Yep.
The camera holder says that there's no one in the house, but they can't explain the strange shadow flying back and forth.
There's nobody in that house. There's nobody at all. Nobody.
I didn't know they could be that visible now.
This shit can't be real.
That's what I was saying.
Upon review, the shadow seems to be moving back and forth far too quickly for a normal person to be running around the house. Plus, the person that goes to knock on the door looks genuinely shocked when they see the shadow move up close.
I'd be fucking freaked out if I went over there.
The uploader notes that just inside the door, there's actually a wall to the right-hand side, which would make it impossible for someone to run back and forth like we see here.
Now recording? Is it?
Oh dear.
Towards the end of the clip, we also see the dogs start barking, almost as though they sense something's not quite right.
Okay.
Naturally, this odd sighting has gone viral on Facebook, with hundreds of people chiming in the comments section trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. Some jokingly said it could be that McAllister kid from the Home Alone movies, and that someone set up a cardboard cutout to fly past the window to scare away burglars. While a lot of people found this theory amusing, they couldn't get past just how eerie and fast the shadow is actually moving, suggesting that something paranormal is happening here.
Does look like it, doesn't it?
One commenter who claims to be a psychic said they get a male energy from this sighting, and that a 23-year-old boy named Denarius passed away in the home. However, this information is yet to be verified.
I doubt it, mate.
So what do you make of this freaky encounter? What could be casting such a fast-moving shadow inside of the home? I'd love to hear your take on this in the comments down below.
There's nobody in that house. There's nobody at all. Nobody.
Well, what quite an interesting video, you know. I wasn't, you know, that sigbin thing, That looks like some sort of mutated cat or something. But, you know, I have no idea what the hell that thing is. Maybe it is a sig bin. I have no fucking clue. But that clip right at the very end, though, the very end of the video, I have seen before. But that generally does look like it is, you know, something that doesn't look very fake. I don't think you can fake that. Unless it's possible you could, but I have no clue. Anyways, that was, you know, weird. Just weird. And if I, like, for example, when that, lady was I think it was a person, was talking about, and showed photos of those two faces in that window. If I was there, I could now be fucking flipping them off. They can fuck off. Like, at least she has something to at least ward them off. So maybe, well, ward them off, if you know what I mean. So, I think that's it. So, this is Brandon Prime signing out saying, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button below. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And if you want to stay notified when I next upload, don't forget to click that little bell. And stay primed, everyone. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.